Okay, another quiz prep video. 7 principles of the Constitution. It's Thursday, quiz tomorrow. You're looking at a front and a back, 7 questions on the front, definitions. There is a word bank, so you're going to be given a definition and you'll need to match the definition to one of the powers. I said powers, I meant principles of the Constitution. On the back, it will be similar to one of the worksheets that we did today where you'll be given a scenario and you'll have to identify which of the principles matches that scenario. So there are 7 scenarios and 7 principles, so you know they'll match up. So we did this today in class. Let's see if this will come in. 7 principles assignment, and it had 7 scenarios and you had to match them to the principle. So that is similar to part of the exam. Okay. Basically, you can use the PowerPoint notes that are on the class website, but 7 principles that you'll need to know: definitions of limited government, republicanism, separation of powers, checks and balances, federalism, popular sovereignty, individual rights. And so these are simply the PowerPoint slides. So, limited government. Everyone, including all authority figures, must obey laws, constitutions, statements of rights, and other laws, define the limits of those in power so they cannot take advantage of their power. So that's limited government. You have these in your notes. We took notes over all these, so that's simply from your notes. Republicanism. A philosophy of limited government in which elected representatives serve at the will of the people. People express their will by voting. It's backwards. Republicanism. Popular sovereignty. Tell you what, let's do separation of powers. This is 3 branches of the government. Government's divided into 3 branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. You'll need to know what those 3 are. Legislature is Congress, heads up the branch, includes the House of Rep and Senate, and they create the laws. That is the legislative branch. Okay, the executive branch. As you know, that is the president, his cabinet, and they carry out and enforce the law. Judicial branch, one of my favorites. Supreme Court heads up this branch, includes all the courts of the U.S. They interpret and they apply the law. Judicial branch. Okay? Executive, judicial, legislative are not principles. They are part of separation of powers in the 3 branches of government. Moving on back into the principles. Number 4, checks and balances. Each branch of government can exercise checks and balances on the other branch. The president can veto legislation passed by Congress, but the Congress can override the veto. The courts can declare acts passed by Congress unconstitutional. That's checks and balances. Federalism. Federalism is power. The concept of power is shared between federal government and the states. Federalism. And then my big favorite, individual rights. Unalienable rights guaranteed to all citizens. Personal liberties and privileges. They are found in the Bill of Rights. So again, you'll need to have those not super memorized, so you're not writing from memory. This is not short answer. But you will have to know them well enough to use a word bank, and you will have to know them well enough so that you can identify the correct definition to a scenario that it matches, okay, like we did in class. and there are some bonuses, and they are worth 1 point each. Looks like there are 3 bonuses. Okay, good luck. See you tomorrow.